Good morning, everybody, on this Monday, December 10th. I had to check the date. I can never remember what day it is. I am in my office in my beauty room, but I am going to be going into the office this morning. I intended to go into the office first thing, but I woke Neil up at like 7:10, 7:15, and I was like, hey, I got to go into the office. Can you get up a little bit early? Because he usually gets up around 7:30. And he's like, oh crap, I gotta go early too. I was like, what do you mean you gotta go early? He's like, I have my accounting I have my accounting final at 9 a.m. I need to go in. I need to get out of here early so I can make sure I'm there on time. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm not going into the office first thing. So I am starting work from home here. And then, so I'm going to eat breakfast home instead of eating a protein bar. I'm going to eat some fruit because I got some fruit at Trader Joe's this weekend. So yeah, I'm just going to eat fruit for breakfast. I still have a little bit of yogurt from last week's mukbang in the fridge, but I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to eat vegan today and tomorrow and film my meals today and tomorrow so that I have this week's and next week's what I ate in a day done. So I'm going to eat some fruit this morning, and then tomorrow I will eat yogurt with mixed with some fruit. So that's the plan. And then I'm going to eat a salad for lunch today at the salad bar at work. And I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll have some zucchini noodles for dinner. I think I've got some veggie ground round, so maybe we'll have some. I know I have some veggie ground round. I always have veggie ground round. So maybe what we'll do is we'll have zoodles with marinara sauce and veggie ground round for dinner. That sounds good. And like I said, my fruit for breakfast and my salad for lunch. I need to get my calories under control today anyway, given how many I ate yesterday. And the good news is I only gained a quarter of a pound since yesterday, so I may have eaten a lot of calories yesterday, but I didn't gain too much, which is good. I didn't sleep last night. I got up at 3:30, and that was after going to bed at about 11:30. It was 11:30, I think, because I turned my phone off at like 11:20, so I'm sure I was asleep within like 10 minutes. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get onto my work computer this morning. That's wonderful. Anyway, I didn't sleep last night. Yeah, and I woke John up at 3:30, which means he didn't sleep last night either. So today's going to be an awesome day. Just awesome. Yeah. Neil's gonna leave here. Well, he's in the shower right now, but he's gonna leave to go in to do his final. I'm gonna go down and, since I can't log onto my computer, eat my fruit, make Nick some breakfast, and I'll figure something else out, I guess. I don't know. I have this feeling I'm gonna go into my office and I'm still not gonna be able to work. I'm too tired for this today. I would love to just call off work and take a nap. But considering I tried to fall back asleep for 3 hours and it didn't work, I don't know. I don't know how much napping I'm gonna do, since it took me. I literally laid in bed for 3 hours, and I may have been in and out of consciousness, but I don't. It wasn't real sleep. So anyway, I'm gonna stop talking to you all because I'm trying to get on the work computer, and if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna go down and get Nick some breakfast. So I will see you guys later. Hopefully I'm in a better mood than I am right now. I'm just tired. Like physically tired, not tired like I was talking about in yesterday's vlog. Yesterday's vlog, I was emotionally tired, mentally tired. Today, I'm physically tired, which makes it oh so much better. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Good morning, part 2. I am heading into the office right now. I just figured I would check in a little bit more because I'm feeling a little bit better than I was. I'm more awake. Part of that is because I ate something. I ate some raspberries, some blackberries, and some blueberries. So I ate some fruit this morning. Not too much, but I did eat some fruit this morning. So there's that. Like I said, not a lot. Just a couple of ounces of fruit. So it's like kind of woken me up a little bit, if that makes sense. Does anybody else get that? When you eat, you get woken up a little bit more than what you were before you ate? I don't know. But, I am more awake than I was, an hour ago? Because I was talking to you guys about 7:15. It's 8:30 now. So I am heading into the office. I kept trying to log in on my computer at home. No go. I called the help desk. The very first thing that the help desk did, there was an automated message saying that people were having issues getting into their virtual desktop. So I'm going to go into the office and try to get in my virtual desktop there. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because this is the only day this week. I didn't tell you the story. I'll go ahead and tell you the story real quick. So, when I started my job in May, I was assigned a permanent office, right? So I was sorry for all the flashing of the sun. Can't really control the sun and the trees and the houses and such. So, anyway, so I was assigned an office, and I started working from home a couple months into working there. And shortly after I started working from home, they assigned a second person to work in my office. Now, that gentleman comes in on Tuesdays. So it was okay. I work Mondays, he works Tuesdays. There's a couple more days that if for some reason we can't make it on our day, our scheduled day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we could come in a different day because we are required to be on site 2 days per pay period. I think I've said that before on the vlog. So that is a requirement. And like I said, I come in Mondays, he comes in Tuesdays. There are times that I will come in on Fridays. Typically, if I can't come in on Monday, like, for example, New Year's Eve is a Monday this year. I took that day off. I have a scheduled leave that day. So I will technically have to come in another day during that pay period to be on site, to be in the building, to make up for the day that I'm not on site, if that makes sense. So last week I showed up because I was having all those computer issues. I showed up in the office. There was somebody in my office, sitting in my office. And I'm like, oh, hi, who are you? Right? Because the gentleman that I share my office with is of African-American descent. This was a Caucasian guy. So I'm like, oh, who are you? He said, my name's Matt. I'm like, okay, what are you doing here? This is my office. He's like, well, I was told to sit here Wednesday through Friday. So I emailed my admin person. I'm like, hey, what's up? And they were like, oh, I was told I had to find him an office, and yours is the office I gave him. And I'm like, so what am I supposed to do? Like, where am I supposed to sit? Not like in an ignorant way. I'm like, honestly, like, where am I supposed to sit when I come into the office, right? And she's like, well, there's this cubicle that's open that you can sit at if you can't come in on Mondays. I said, well, there's a problem. I have this zero client machine that I don't move. It literally sits in my office. So I need somewhere that I can have access to a zero client anytime I'm in the office. And basically what a zero client is it's just a dummy machine. It's literally just a little box. Like, I thought it was going to be like my laptop, but it's not. It's literally a little box that just sits on my desk. The only thing that it can do is connect to the virtual desktop. That's it. There's no operating system on it. It's literally a dumb terminal, basically, if anybody's familiar with that. So I'm like, I need to put this somewhere that I can access it. So if this guy's here Wednesday through Friday, and I will typically come in on a Friday, I need to be able to access that. And she's like, well, you guys can figure it out. I don't like that answer. So I'm probably going to call her boss today when I'm in the office and be like, hey, this is a problem for me. Just give me a solution. I don't care what the solution is. If it's that I give up my office and I only sit in a cubicle, okay, I don't think that's right, but you know, whatever. This is literally the first time I've ever had an office with 4 walls in my life, in my entire career. And if it means I have to give up my office, so be it. But I need to be able to work. I need to be able to meet the requirements of my job. I can't just be told, figure it out. I'm not a facilities person. I don't assign office space. I don't have the ability to do that. I need you as the facilities team to tell me where to sit, where to put my butt. I know that my requirement is I'm in the office 2 days a week. You tell me where I need to sit for those 2 days a week. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm being unreasonable. I don't think I am, but maybe I am. I don't know. I'm asking people to do their job. And I just got on the highway, the wrong highway. I need to go get on the other highway. I'm not very smart. Or maybe I'm just on autopilot. I don't know. Anyway, it's not a big deal. I'm just going to get off the next exit and go back over to where I get on the other highway at. It's fine. All right, I'm going to stop filming because I'm driving. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. So it's about 8:45 and I'm looking rough. I know that some of you guys who watch me live with depression, and maybe you can relate to what I'm about to tell you, and maybe you can't. I don't know. I know that depression presents itself in many different ways for many different people. And I think you guys, if you've watched my channel, you know that I do have some good days, that I am very happy and everything goes really well. Today was not one of those days, and it hasn't been. My post from yesterday talked about how difficult it's been for several days. And this is going to sound kind of strange, but right after the last clip that I posted, I put the camera down in my car. And like 5 minutes later, I got pulled over by a cop. And if I had been doing something bad, I would have been like, yeah, I did something bad. But I got pulled over because somehow we forgot to renew the registration on our car. I've never done that. And it was just one of those things that, because I've been having so many bad days this week, or for the last week, obviously today's Monday, but for like the last 3 or 4 or 5 days, whatever it's been, I've been having so many just difficult days. It just triggered me like nothing else. And I have been crying all day long. I did go into the office. Pretty much I went in my office, I shut the door, and I sat in my office all day, and I was sitting there working on my computer. I was doing training classes, and I was crying on and off all day long. And in the grand scheme of things, it's not bad. I have to pay a fine because I forgot to renew my freaking registration, you know? But in the grand scheme of things, it's not horrible. I really didn't do anything wrong. I just forgot. But it's been so many bad days that it was the end of the world today. Um, I called uh, a practice by mid afternoon. I had cried so many times and I was so upset. Uh, I looked up a practice here in my town that does counseling, and they have several therapists in their practice. And I requested to set up a appointment. Um, they said because the holiday is 2 weeks away, I probably won't get my appointment until after the new year. But I called. um, I called to get that moving. So I don't know when my appointment will be. They're supposed to call me. Um, but I called. It's not that bad. Uh, anyway, um, I have a lot to be thankful for, but I can't really come up with one thing today. I just, today, I guess I'm just thankful I've made it through the day today. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry to any of you guys who are watching me thinking, gosh darn it, Jessica, do you ever stop crying? Um, I do. But the last couple of days has been very difficult for me. I don't know why. I just don't know why. Uh, so I'm just thankful I made it through today. Uh, so I hope today was better than yesterday. And I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope you all are having a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. And I promise I don't cry every day. I'll see you tomorrow.